Hey, it's Nickback TV.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Mr. Nickbag TV, aka Blogaholic, back in the building, back in the mix. About to get into this question down there. Do you think Skip Bayless is a racist? That's the new the new that's the new vibes going on right now. That's the new trending topic, that Skip Bayless is in fact a racist. And this is all because of the tweet that he put out a few days ago, um, commentating on the NFL player that went into cardiac arrest. His name Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills. By now, everybody's seen the video. I think a lot of people seen the tweet. Like 180 million people already read the tweet. It's one of the most, I guess, read tweets of all time, if I'm not mistaken. Who knows? But again, I did a video on the tweet, and I said, you know what? When I read it, I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, he basically did his job. He he's a commentator, he's an analyst when it comes to sports. And he commentated and analyzed a sports situation. A guy went into cardiac arrest on the field, and Skip wanted to know basically how is the NFL going to play this game, because this particular game between the Bills and the Bengals is an important game and it has playoff implications. So how can they move past this and get this game, you know, completed before the season ends, when the season is so close to ending? But when you think about what's going on the field right now, that all seems irrelevant. So if you're a person with half intelligence and has context, it can can understand the context of what people are saying and not just be emotionally an emotional baby. You can understand that Skip Bayless was basically commentating and analyzing a sports situation on both ends, on the sports business end and on the personal humanization side. So it was kind of one of those things where people just saw the tweet and had a knee-jerk reaction and said, how can he think about sports when a guy's laying on the field, especially a black man? It's like, dude, I'm not trying to be insensitive or anything like that, but people do it all the time. When you watch boxing, a guy knocks somebody unconscious, damn near on the brink of death, dancing around, waving his hands up, and people yelling and screaming because they made money or they got won. I don't see people saying, wait a minute, why are you so happy when it's a guy on the floor right now that's probably gonna die or is gonna have internal brain damage? I don't see people saying that. So it's like, dude, don't try to act like, we as sports fans and we don't overlook the harsh realities and injuries that can happen during a sporting event. It just so happens when that happened, it was kind of like, wow, this dude's what's going on? No one knew what was going on. They didn't know if he was going to die or if he died. It was just one of those situations where people were just in shock. So I don't see anything wrong with Skip's tweet. I think he just was analyzing and commenting on the situation. I didn't see anything racist about it at all. But you got a lot of people using that tweet as a platform to spew out why they feel that Skip Bayless is a racist and needs to be canceled and all that good stuff. I think Boozy said that if that was Tom Brady on the ground, you wouldn't have said that. Well, what if somebody in the stands had cardiac arrest and almost died during the football game? Do you think the NFL would have stopped the game? Do you think people would have cared? Do you think it would have had this much of emotional attachment to it? So we could say if it was that person, if it was him, how would you react in different situations all over the place? That means nothing. It's just a whole bunch of speculation. But again, I don't think Skip Bayless is a racist. I just think Skip Bayless is in a lose-lose situation in today's current society. Like, he's an old white man and he discusses for a living sports, which is dominated by a young black man. So when you're old and white, you're gonna be seen as a racist in general. And if you're commenting on young black men and you're not praising them or always speaking on them in a positive light, you're gonna be a double racist. So Skip is in the lose-lose. So of course it can be easily assumed that he's racist because he's not speaking or promoting or just speaking in a positive light to these athletes. Like he's being too critical. And especially when it comes to like LeBron James. And I really think that's where a lot of this is coming from, that people feel like Skip is a racist and he's a hater because of his views on LeBron James. I don't think that he's a racist for his views on LeBron James. I feel like Skip went too far with his commentary on LeBron James. I think Skip felt that when LeBron James came out, it probably would be a good business idea for him to be on the minority, who have the minority opinion on LeBron James, and he could probably, you know, advance while LeBron James' career advanced. So he could be kind of like that arch nemesis to LeBron James, and he felt like that was a good niche for him. Kind of like Muhammad Ali and Howard Cosell. You know, a lot of you too young to know about that. Me too. I just knew about that from, you know, old videos and just stuff that I watched on YouTube and things like that. And Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali kind of had like this love-hate relationship. And I think Skip Bayless thought that if he could be one of the people that had a minority opinion about LeBron James, probably that could help his career. Like the better LeBron James does, the more he criticizes him, that somehow, some way, you know, that could be a good business idea. That could be good for his career. A good thing for him to do. That could get him more attention. And it kind of backfired on him because now people look at it as he's just being a bitter hater and he's a racist and all that other negative stuff. But I don't think he had any type of racist intentions on anything as it concerns with sports. I just think Skip Bayless is a person with a strong opinion, and a lot of people can't handle that, especially, you know, young black men or black people in general. Like, we are very emotional when it comes to people criticizing us. And if it's the criticism comes from a white person, not only are we emotional about that, we always try to take the easy way out and say that they are criticizing us because they're racist, because we put so much of a value on a white person's opinion that if a white person doesn't like us, it has to be because they're racist. You know, and that's weird to me. But overall, I don't think Skip Bayless is a racist. And I think a lot of this criticism he's receiving because of the tweet is just too much, and it's just a way for people to try to cancel him or get rid of him because they don't approve of his commentary or opinions when it comes on certain athletes. And I think Shannon Sharpe, you know, he's really not helping the situation. And I think Shannon Sharpe believes right now that he's more popular than Skip, which I guess if you look at the social media numbers, he is. He has almost 900,000 subscribers on his club Shay Shay, which, I mean, I watched a few interviews on there. It's not bad, but it's nothing groundbreaking. So I think he feels like he's more in demand than Skip Bayless is right now because of his podcast and because of his popularity from other people. And he feels like Skip is holding him down. And I think right now Shannon feels like the show could be better if it was just him bringing on some of his homeboys or people that he associate with in the business. And if you I guess follower of Skip Bayless, you would know that he really doesn't care to be liked by, you know, athletes or entertainers as much. I mean, he's cool with Lil Wayne, I guess, but other than that, you know, Skip Bayless, he really doesn't care if his opinion offends, you know, athletes, celebrities, or anything like that. He's not trying to be popular. He just, you know, doing his thing. And I mean, you can respect that, but at the end of the day, you gotta take what comes with that, and what comes with that is people don't want to come on your show, and if you have somebody else on the other end who wants to be popular like Shannon Sharpe wants to be, it can rub him the wrong way because he wants certain people to come on the show, but they probably telling him like, I'll come on the show, but I'm not coming on there with Skip. So that's where I think this is coming in, that it's a power struggle. I'm looking at Skip Bayless YouTube channel right now. He has only 146 subscribers, and Shannon Sharpe has like 890,000 subscribers. And I mean, looking at that, you can say, well, Shannon Sharpe is a lot popular than Skip, so we should get rid of Skip and just have Shannon doing the show by himself. I don't know how that will work out, because I feel like even though people hate Skip, they still love to hate him. So he has that effect on people that you love to hate, to hear, and to see what he's talking about. But some people even say they don't even want to they don't even listen to Skip. I saw a few comments, people saying that they watched the show, and after Shannon Sharpe says what he has to say, they turn the channel. So it could be a situation where Skip Bayless is like I said, overplayed his hand, and it's probably time for him to get canceled or just retire, or just do YouTube videos about his opinion. Like what's that guy name that used to be on Fox? I can't even remember the guy's name. It was some guy, Bill O'Reilly. Remember, he used to be on Fox, and then there came a time where people just started tuning him out. Didn't want to hear what he had to say. Then he had to go to third party or off of television, and then he was on YouTube and other small networks. So I think that is going to be the demise of Skip Bayless. I see in a year or two, you're going to see a lot of Skip Bayless on YouTube just giving his opinion at his house. Kind of like he's going to get exiled from popular media. I can see that happening right now. I just think that's going to be the move in the next year or two, and Skip will have his own show, and I don't think the show is going to do as well as it did with Skip Bayless. Because you got to understand, Skip Bayless, he likes to debate. He likes to argue. So when he argues or debates, he wants to win. So his thing about that is, I'm going to say whatever I can to win, even if I say something that's going to be kind of a cheap shot, some people say, but that's to get the other person off of their cue. You know what I'm saying? So you can be arguing with a person or debating somebody, and they can say something that can get you emotionally involved instead of being logical and reasoning to try to win a debate. You all off. You off your game. So I think Skip does that a lot to Shannon Sharpe, and Shannon doesn't see that Skip is playing chess while he's playing checkers. So that's just my opinion on the situation. But overall, I don't think Skip Bayless is a racist, and I also think Skip Bayless will be off television in the next year or two. He'd be on YouTube making videos just like me. But that's just my opinion, and what y'all think about it. It's your boy